Mozart was born on January 27, 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. By the age of 5, he was composing and playing multiple instruments. Mozart composed hundreds of works including sonatas, symphonies, masses, concertos, and operas. His father, Leopold, was a successful composer, violinist, and assistant concertmaster at Salzburg court. At the age of 3, Wolfgang showed interest in his sister playing the keyboard. Mozart began composing at the age of 5. In 1762, Leopold took Wolfgang and his sister to the court of Bavaria. Wolfgang was 6 and his sister was 11. When Wolfgang was 13, his father took him from Salzburg to Italy. In 1773, Mozart and his father returned. Mozart was hired by Hieronymus von Colloredo, where he was introduced to multiple genres. In 1784, Mozart became a Freemason. This became a huge impact on his works. In 1777, Mozart began traveling with his mother to Munich, Paris, and Mannheim to look for employment. During his trip in 1778, Mozart's mother passed away. After hearing this, Leopold negotiated a position for his son back in Salzburg court. In 1781, Mozart resigned his position and moved to Vienna as a freelance performer and composer. Mozart also decided to marry Constance, who his father disapproved of, during the years 1782 and 1783. Mozart was enchanted with Bach and Handel's compositions. The style and composing skills of Bach and Handel inspired Mozart to write things like the Magic Flute and the finale in Symphony No. 41. Mozart began composing 3 to 4 concerts per season. At the end of 1785, Mozart met Lorenzo da Ponte. They collaborated on an opera called The Marriage of Figaro. The success of this opera led them to write Don Giovanni. In the years 1788 through 1789, Mozart was experiencing his own back thoughts and depression. During 1790 through 1791, Wolfgang went through a time of great productivity. He created his best works during this time, including the Magic Flute, Final Piano Concerto, amongst other things. Also during this time, Mozart's mental and physical health was deteriorating. And on December 5th, 1791, Wolfgang Mozart died.
Bruh, get your laptop. I sent you a link. I have this opera right here, right?
Okay.
I want you to read along with me. Tell me what you think of it, okay?
Okay.
Alright. You ready?
Sure. What's it about?
Alright. So, there's a prince guy. His name is Tamino, right? He's being chased around by this serpent, and he falls unconscious.
Why would he fall unconscious?
I don't know. He just does. Anyways, after he falls unconscious, these sexy ladies show up out of nowhere, kill the serpent.
Why would they do that?
Dude, stop. It's opera. Nothing has to make sense. Anyways, this guy wakes up, Tamino, and he thinks this other guy, Papagino, did it.
What kind of name is Papagino?
It's a cool name. Let me finish. I'm not even done describing the first scene.
Fine, man. Whatever.
So he thinks this guy, Papagino, killed the serpent. He totally did it, but he takes credit for it. So the woman that did it slapped a padlock on his lips.
What the hell? Who does that?
To do it. Anyways, they bring out a picture of this one chick, Pamina, the daughter of the Queen of the Night. This chick is flawless. So Papagino falls in love with her, obviously. Then they tell him that she's been kidnapped by some evil magician named Sarastro. The Queen of the Night asks Tamino to rescue her. He agrees, and the 3 living women give him a magic flute.
What the hell is a magic flute?
I don't know, man. It sounds like a cool idea. The other guy gets a magic set of chimes.
Chimes?
Yes, just let me talk. So they leave, and Papagino finds the chick being guarded by a villain, Monositos, who is trying, to seduce her. So Papagino goes in, this dude gets scared, he runs away. Papagino has to tell her that Tamino's on his way, but those chicks left a padlock on his lips.
Why isn't Tamino just with Papagino? Wouldn't that make more sense?
It's opera. I just said it doesn't make sense. Tamino isn't even near Papagino, right? He's being dragged through the realm by these 3 dudes. They take him to these two temples, but they don't let the dude in. So, they go to one more where this priest guy is, and he tells him that the queen is the evil chick, not Sarastra. So the guy leaves to look for the chick again. As soon as he leaves, Papagino and Pamina enter, with Monastos following them. Papagino plays his magic chimes, which makes Monastos harmless.
So the chimes are actually magic.
That's why they're called magic chimes.
Still sounds kind of lame.
Shut up. Anyways, Sarastro comes in and tells Pamina that she can get married, but she can't go back to her mom. Then Monastos brings Tamino in, thinking he's going to be rewarded for bringing him in, but he gets punished.
So it's over, right? Because this is going way too long.
Man, this is the first act. As I was saying, so this bad guy, Sarastro, he's really not bad. He gets Tamino and Papagino to do some trials by promising Tamino that he'll be his heir and get to marry Pamina. Papagino doesn't really want to do this until he's promised a wife, and he's pretty desperate, he's pretty ugly. So he goes along with it. The priests take away their instruments and tell them they can't speak during the trials.
This is super weird, man.
It gets better, I swear. The first trial has 3 random ladies. They try to get the guys to talk, but Tamino is determined and won't let Papagino mess it up. The second trial involves an old lady who offers them water. Tamino stays silent, but Papagino takes the water and starts a conversation with it. The old woman tells Papagino that she's secretly a young lady, but disappears before he learns her name. The spirits of 3 boys appear and lead them to the next trial. They also get their instruments back.
Man, those are just some really weird choices in weapons.
Music's powerful, man. It's not like Excalibur fits into this.
Only you would say that.
Whatever, it's going to be cool. So Tamino plays the flute, which somehow summons Pamina.
You're not even going to explain how?
Nah. So back to the story. He can't talk to her. So she gets all dramatic and blubbery and, she leaves. Typical woman, right?
Hey, did you remember to text that girl back?
No, she's nuts. She blew up my phone for 3 weeks straight. Anyways, sorry, off topic. Before the next trial, the priest says to Papagino is good to go on. But then the old lady that's really young shows up. He's totally allowed to talk to her now. This chick is crazy and tells him that unless he professes his love, right then, he'll die alone.
What? Dude, tell me he didn't.
He did. I told you he was ugly and desperate. She transforms into a beautiful younger woman named Papagina.
Points for creativity on the names, Wolfgang.
But the priest rushed her off right away. Tamino is about to begin the last 2 trials, but Pamina comes and agrees to complete the trials together with her. Using the magic flute, they're able to get past the fire and water unharmed.
Are you on drugs? I mean, we can get you help, man.
While they celebrate their success, Papagino, all sad about not finding Papagina, is about to kill himself.
Oh, how cheerful.
When the 3 spirits appear and get him to ring his chimes, allowing Papagina to reappear, and they are reunited. The Queen of the Night and Monastos try to kill Sarastro, but an earthquake defeats them. Then Sarastros, Tamina, and Pamina celebrate their victory over darkness in the Temple of Light.
The hell, man?
So, did you get the pages I sent you?
Yeah, I've been looking them over, and honestly, Wolfgang, I don't get it.
What's so hard to understand?
Secret societies, initiations. When you said you were going for darker, I thought, like, Hunger Games, J-Law.
It's clearly referencing the Freemasons. I mean, come on. Sarastro is wise, compassionate, and strongly believes in equality. He's clearly promoting Enlightenment ideals. And the Queen of the Night, with her drama and resistance and whining, isn't it obvious? She's Empress Maria Theresa, an opponent of Enlightenment, which clearly makes Tamino Joseph II. He was a liberator. These guys were all about equality. Rich, poor, man, woman, all equal. That's where the initiation comes in. They're both members They're both equal.
Right. Okay, can you at least do me a favor and explain the note about wanting 3 of everything? I mean 3 temples, 3 doors, 3 ladies, 3 flats, and the key. Is this another phase like your wig?
It's not day!
Whatever. Can you just explain this to the rest of the crew? I mean, they're this close to ditching you for Grumpy Cat the Musical, and frankly, he's a lot easier to work with.
Fine. 3 is a special number to the Freemasons. I thought it would help clue people in.
You think so?
Alright, your music is really loud. You need to turn down the opera.
Rock me up,